Hey, Pisces, intuitive soul coach here with your May 2023 love reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings, Pisces, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. Pisces, what do you have going on? Your cards are fabulous. You have the dandelion, which is all about planting seeds. This is in the recent past, so some of you have planted some new seeds that are scattering out into the universe, and you're going to see them manifesting in your physical world actually sooner rather than later, because you have here in the present energy of May the keys. This is about you holding the key to some important choices, important decisions, followed by the eggs card. So in the near future, you have this fresh start in the physical world. So it wouldn't surprise me to see maybe that Knight of Pentacles. I'm getting Knight energy for you. So I do see action. I do see movement. Now there could be someone within the family, whether it could be a teenager or it could be a significant other or you yourself. There may be keys to a new vehicle, to a new home, or this could be self-discovery. There's a situation that's occurring and happening that's going to bring you happiness, and I feel like you have some important choices to make regarding your future, regarding love for what it is that you do and who you are with. There's something here with visiting family as well, or coming together. You may be given a key to someone's place as well, or it could be that you are checking up on a family home and someone may have a key hidden and you grab this key. Please take this as it resonates. Now, in the near future, you do have the fresh start. So I feel like you may have been walking on eggshells, so to speak, in the far off past. So I'll be curious to see what shows up in your foundation, because I'm just getting this energy that you wanted this fresh start, one that wasn't so difficult, we'll call it. With this, I'm getting Seven of Wands energy. So you may have felt defenseless, defensive. You felt the pressure coming in from all angles, or you just felt like you were walking on eggshells in a situation. And I feel like you're liberating yourself or freeing yourself from whatever that was. I mean, that could be a family dynamic. It could be a relationship with a sibling, with a child, with a mother, with a friend, or with a lover, but you are no longer going to avoid or go around something. And that's part of what this decision is, because you're getting to the root of it so it doesn't keep happening here for you, Pisces. I really do like this energy. I feel that you're standing in your power here, and I feel like someone around you is really starting to mature, and you're seeing that through their actions as well. And this could be yourself. You may feel like you've hit a really big milestone as an adult. I mean, it could be your first home, or it could be, starting a family. And I don't care if you're 21 years old or 91, right? There's these milestones or things that you would like to personally achieve. And I feel like you're achieving one or many of those things in the near future. Now let's take a look at the heart of the matter. The Ten of Pentacles, beautiful energy here. The Ten of Pentacles is about, it can be tradition, family traditions. Some of you, now this is interesting, they're showing me a Frisbee. Now it could be, is this Frisbee golf? Now some of you may have started a new family tradition of playing Frisbee golf, or just Frisbee as well. Or maybe it's something that you do with your dog. It's a tradition. Maybe you throw the Frisbee, or maybe you've played this with your kids. Please take that as it resonates, but they're showing me that Frisbee here. Now the Ten of Pentacles, to have as your main energy for May, is powerful. It means that you feel loved and you feel supported and you feel good with your family ties, and the family is coming together to celebrate here a legacy, celebrate a heritage, a tradition. So it could be that you're celebrating a holiday, a birthday, a reunion, a celebration here of life. I do feel here, even though that can feel daunting, celebration of life, I'm getting someone may have crossed many years ago, but there could be a birthday, or someone may be releasing balloons into the sky, or there could just be some sort of there's a tradition here that someone may have set in stone or in place after someone crossed over. Maybe it's visiting, the cemetery and putting flowers on a grave, or it could be releasing balloons or going to a park that they loved and having a picnic with family. There's just this tradition here, I feel, and someone isn't left out. Even though their physical self isn't here, they're still very much involved. I hope that makes sense. So let's take a look at the challenge for you, Pisces, in the month of May. What is the challenge for Pisces, please? The challenge is the Three of Cups, resolution. And it's interesting, and it sounds kind of ironic because we just said that someone isn't left out, but at the same time, the Three of Cups in reverse can feel like we're leaving someone out, right? I feel because someone isn't here in the physical, it may seem like they're left out, but there's either going to be FaceTime or there's going to be a call, or if this person has crossed over, there's going to be a sense of peace, serenity, and you may even receive a sign or symbol from them, whether it shows up in the form of an animal, a bird, an eagle, or a feather lands in front of you, or you may hear a song on the radio on your way to honor them. That's what I'm getting here. Now, also, the Three of Cups is about a love triangle. Now, this isn't going to resonate with everyone, but I do feel like someone may be planting seeds to an energy that was a little bit back and forth, because someone may have been focused on their own children or their family, their career or job, or someone wasn't physically available. Maybe they were doing their own thing or they had their own life going on here. I feel like you are bringing your dreams to fruition by cutting out that energy because you're realizing it's not going anywhere. Please take that as it resonates. Let's take a look at what's going on in the foundation. What's happening here in the deep, deep past for Pisces? What do we have? I'm also getting this energy, if I didn't mention it already, that some of you are, you feel a little bit of regret, or you're really beating yourself up for something that you said or did, possibly to a child as well. Don't be so hard on yourself. We are here on earth as a soul having a human experience, and we mess up, right? That's part of the game, but that's how you get better, right? You maybe trip a lot of times, or maybe you fall down 5 times, but you get up 6 and you're doing the best that you can. So some of you need to hear that, especially when it comes to parenting. All right, let's take a look what's below you. Two of Wands. Two of Wands, having the courage to not just plan for your future, but to take that next action step to do it, right? The Two of Wands is about needing to make that decision, being able to see what does your vision look like, and then act upon it. So when this Two of Wands shows up, I do feel like there's choices here, but don't take your eye off the prize, because your patience is going to pay off here. And that your prize is this Ten of Pentacles, this tradition here, or this breaking free from an old way of doing things to build your own family traditions as well. But the foundation, I feel, is about getting out of that planning stage, but it may be leaving whatever this energy is behind in the past. Someone who's not willing to commit or isn't available. Maybe it was you, maybe you were going through heartache, or someone else was going through something in their personal world. The challenge here is to put yourself in the mix instead of feeling a little bit left out. Put yourself in it by making a decision to move forward here. So let's take a look at the recent past. What's going on in the past that may still be affecting your present energy? Eight of Pentacles, working on yourself, working on a relationship or self-development, trying to master your craft, find solutions to challenges in the physical world here. It is putting your best skills forward, Pisces. And when this Eight of Pentacles shows up, this is about you working on your relationship patterns, habits, triggers, regardless of what that status is and regardless of with whom, right? It could be your mother. It could be a mother wounding even. It could be childhood patterns or habits that you've taken from that period or that time, but you're doing the best you can. So pat yourself on the back, because some of you are really hard on yourself and you may be overdoing it at times, over healing. And who would have thought that's such a thing, right? Is to heal too much, but anything can be challenging in large amounts. Even water, right? We can actually drink too much water, believe it or not. And that's what I'm feeling here, where some of you are focused so much on your healing that when you do something wrong or off kilter, or you may say something wrong to someone, you really reap hard on yourself, because you think to yourself, well, I should have healed that. That should have been something I fixed a long time ago. Why is it still coming up? Why is it still triggering me? Cut yourself some slack here, Pisces, because you are moving forward. You're on the path towards a lot more happiness here, and you have a fresh start that is available to you. Remember, beautiful ones, you're holding the key here to your future. All right, let's get to the good juiciness of what you're manifesting. What is it that you are manifesting in the month of May here, or in the near future? We have the Nine of Discs, Nine of Pentacles. This is a gain, a big win here. Now, I love the Nine of Pentacles, and it doesn't surprise me. You have the 10 of Pentacles showing up. So you're manifesting, getting another step closer, another step closer. This is about you creating a life that you love, that you are proud of. This is about you feeling good with who you are on the inside and out. This is about you being able to lay your head on the pillow at night and say to yourself, if this were the last day of my life, would I be happy with how I spent my energy and my time and who I surrounded myself with? And if that answer is yes, then you are in the right spot here. And I feel like you're manifesting self-sufficiency and goals and material wealth, as well as this family dynamic. They're showing me some upgrades to a home, to a garage, or to a space internally. And I feel also someone may need to vacuum out their vehicle. Very specific, I know, but I'm getting vacuuming of a vehicle. Maybe something spilt, or perhaps it just needs a good detailing, or maybe you're vacuuming it out as you listen to this, perhaps. Let's get to the near future. What is showing up here for Pisces in the near future? We have the Three of Pentacles, dedication. You are dedicated. You're dedicated to someone. It could be your own children. It could be a spouse, a partner, a significant other. It could be dedicated to your family, right? Or it could be you dedicating to yourself, your goals, your work, your career. When the Three of Pentacles shows up, this is that teamwork, making that dream work. So this is about everyone pulling their weight and playing different roles, knowing that you are not alone, Pisces, that you don't have to be that sole provider or that sole individual that's doing everything by themselves. And that may be why it's a challenge for you at times, because you do feel left out. But it can be because when other people want to help, you may put up that wall and say, nope, I got it. But deep down, there could be this energy of, well, that would be nice if I did get that help. So it's kind of counterintuitive there, where it's something you want, but then we reject at the same time. That could be something that you are beating yourself up over. Okay, so know that there is people that support you and love you and want to help you succeed as well. So let them, allow it. All right, let's take a look and see how you are feeling. This is all about your energy here, Pisces. I feel some of you may be dealing with a Scorpio, or you may have a Scorpio in your world. I'm just getting strong Scorpio energy, and that could also, I mean, maybe it's another placement in your chart that is your fellow water sign as well. So let's take a look here. We have Eight of Swords. Some of you are feeling a little bit restricted, right? You feel bondage. And that's what we were just talking about, of freeing yourself from, whether it's a self-fulfilling prophecy, whether it's an old mental story you're playing in your head over and over. You're being gifted this new opportunity here. So go with this new opportunity, this fresh start. Break free from a situation that is inhibiting your growth, right? When this Eight of Swords shows up, this is about you letting go of an old story. It's moving towards freedom, freeing your thoughts, releasing yourself from the old. And remember, we talked about that teeny tiny piece of whether it was a person that was unavailable or a back and forth energy here. It could be you feel tied or restricted to someone of the past for whatever reason. Maybe there's a strong cord, there's a strong bondage. Some of you may even be in a relationship that you feel you can't quite walk away from, because maybe you have responsibilities, or maybe you feel you owe it to someone. If that is the case here, that is you lying to yourself, right? It's an illusion based on something that's happened. What does your heart truly desire and truly want, right? Of course, it's happiness, but if you are doing something based on someone else's happiness, for example, it could feel like children as well. If children are involved, sometimes I hear this all the time. I need to stay in this relationship for my children, right? So they see what it's like for, a family to stay together. But do you want your children to see a situation that doesn't necessarily look like love? Because when they do see that, they mirror that when they grow up as well. They would much rather see a happy mother or father doing their thing, stepping into their power and embracing change, even if that is being single. Some of you need to hear that. Now, freeing yourself from anything that holds you back, especially your own mind at times. You can go down that rabbit hole and it doesn't do you any good. Now, let's take a look at what's going on in the environment. What's going on in the world around you. They're giving me the name here, Shelby. Shelby, so that could be a location, it could be a name, it could be a person. Please take it as it resonates. Shelby. All right, environment. We have 7 of Wands. There's that energy I was picking up on about walking on eggshells. Remember when we talked about that here in the future? So yes, there is an energy here of rivalry or finding solutions, but I feel like there's boundaries. Boundaries that may have been crossed, or maybe you felt like you crossed a boundary or someone encroached into your own personal space. But the good news with the 7 of Wands is it's external, it's around you. So you are aware of this. And when you are aware of this, you're able to find a solution to fix it. And I feel because you have this 3 of Pentacles showing up, there is no I in team. You have support. You don't have to go this route alone. Even if it's spiritual help, physical help, professional help, whatever that is for you, friendships. Let's take a look at your hopes and fears. What are your hopes and what are your fears? Some of you really need to stand up to your beliefs is what I'm getting. Or if you have a strong belief in something, it needs to come out into a way that someone doesn't feel threatened or vice versa. So it could feel that someone has very strong beliefs and they're pushing them onto you and you may feel threatened or you may feel like you have to go with it because they have such a strong personality. And I feel like you may be breaking free from that. That's what this bondage is all about, breaking free from someone's defensiveness or someone's energy where they're constantly looking for a fight or feeling the pressure or walking on eggshells, right? That is you breaking free from this energy. And the hope is balance. 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Discs. The hope is for you to be able to find peace within chaos, for you to find that calm in that storm, for you to balance out maybe work and play as well. So fluctuation, because things are fluctuating here, but I feel like the pendulum is swinging here in your favor because there is a fresh start on the horizon. And I feel like you're excited to head towards that direction. But there's also this energy of busyness. I need to get this done, or I have to pack, or I really need to talk to these people before I go. There could be someone that comes in like a whirlwind that you're preparing or getting ready for their return or for, a gathering. I'm also getting here, someone maybe in the military, and someone may be relocating or coming home from being gone for quite some time as well. So there could be a homecoming is the type of energy that I'm getting. Someone also could be coming home from the hospital or coming home, from having a baby or some sort of surgery, or they're coming back home after maybe leaving for a while. Please take that as it resonates. All right, final outcome, Pisces, love 2023. Beautiful energy, Pisces. This is about harmony. 2 of Cups. The 2 of Cups is about important partnerships. It's about attraction and feeling in love, having that romance and that energy around you because you've healed some past trauma. Some of you at one point were either with a person or you yourself were not willing to let love in. Some of you may have had an emotional block due to a situation of the past. And that's what you are working on here. Some of you have read every single self-development book or every form of alternative therapy. I feel like you just taking a step back and trusting in yourself to actually use some of that wisdom or some of that knowledge that you have acquired acquired, now put that knowledge to action. And that's truly where wisdom is created, right? So I feel like there's a relationship that could be coming together. For some of you, it certainly could be going in a different direction. But either way, the decisions that you make are going to bring about more harmony. So please take it as it resonates with your story, because the energy underneath it is creating balance, even if it feels imbalanced. But you have the Ten of Pentacles showing up here. I feel like someone is offering you their cup of love. And in this situation, the both of you may be better together, right? And it could be that you haven't talked to maybe your sibling for quite some time, or you had a falling out with someone, but you're coming back together and you've missed them, you've longed for them, or they have you. I also sense someone may be asking you for advice on maybe their appearance, advice on career, advice on lifestyle as well. Some of you may professionally give advice for a living, but I am sensing here with this harmony, this is also about you attracting and bringing in the type of relationships, the type of friendships, companionships, and family, bringing this into your energy here because you've done the healing. Now it's time to really embrace the happiness from the healing you've been doing. Step out from this healing sector and go towards the joy. We're constantly learning, evolving, and healing here on earth. I feel like that is never not happening for us, but it's important to have fun along the way as well. Okay, so very powerful outcome, very powerful cards here. Let's take a dive into the soul truth, Pisces, and see what you can ask yourself at this time to really help you open that heart chakra to a deeper level of love here. All right, you have, where am I called to use my voice right now? You have a soul script that was written to be spoken. Your story matters, and it's time for you to share it with the world. That could be that Seven of Pentacles energy as well. Some of you may be breaking free from a situation where maybe you did feel a little bit controlled or manipulated. This could also be your own thoughts, behaviors, or patterns that you're breaking free from with that Eight of Swords. And now it's time to use your voice in a very powerful way. Today's soul action, share your story with at least one person today. Be brave and speak your truth. Your voice will be the catalyst for healing in others. I think we mentioned this in the beginning of your in the beginning of your relationship, maybe in the beginning of your reading here, where there was an important conversation, or there will be, when it comes to you and someone that's connected to the heart here. And I feel like it's important for you to be true and be authentic. Don't just go with it because someone else feels that way. Maybe it's time for you to speak up first, and instead of letting someone constantly maybe speak over you, or they may have the first word or the last word. This is about you really telling your story and what you need and what your happiness means for you. All right. Last but not least, Pisces, let's get a message here from the wisdom of the oracle. What do we have here from the wisdom of the oracle? I will read the relationship message from the guidebook. What do we have for Pisces? We have the tribe, which is all about family. It's all about that 10 of Pentacles. So this is a beautiful clarifier to wrap up your reading. It's also card 8. So your family has definitely been through some loss, some sabotage at times. This is about compassion, kindness, endurance, and getting through things together. And I feel together brings in this sense of community for you. Belonging, feeling seen, being heard, being understood, connecting with other like minds, a sense of family and friendship, and knowing your place in the world, Pisces. And the message is this: you are discovering the essential qualities that you share with another, and perhaps also those that you don't share. There are times when you follow and the other person leads. And then there are times when you lead and the other person follows. The appearance of this card points to the importance of learning the proper dance between you and another. Accepting the truth that everyone has flaws is part of that dance. Yet you are also being asked to be aware of the dynamics that you don't want to repeat. You're in the perfect place to make changes in order to experience the best version of who you can be together. I love this. I'm also going to read the protection message for some of you that are struggling with this Two of Cups energy here. It says, beware of compromising your integrity. And right away, I'm getting that Seven of Wands. And we talked about this as well. Some of you may feel like you are compromising your integrity. Don't do that. How do you dim your light or change yourself so others will accept you in the tribe? Do you hide who you really are in order to play a role within the larger role? That would be that feeling left out with the Three of Cups in reverse here as the challenge. This will never fulfill you, Pisces. Now is the time to assess your willingness to be real. Stand tall. Be you. Authenticity is true self-expression and the only way to empower yourself. Don't be afraid to be yourself and step into the role your heart tells you to take. Making yourself small bears too high a cost. This literally talks about everything here that we've discussed in your reading. So I hope this resonates with you, beautiful Pisces. Please take it as it does, leave what doesn't. If you like this reading and you're jiving with it, feel free to hit that thumbs up button. For those of you that haven't already hit that subscribe and bell button, please do. It certainly helps the channel if you are feeling connected to this intuitive soul tribe we've created here. Thank you so much for being part of this community. Lots of love, Pisces.